Let's talk about intros and conclusions. I like to have these written once you have the bulk of the essay already written, because then it's going to be very easy to go back and understand how you're going to introduce the topic and how you're going to tie up the topic. So let's get into the intro program. This is the hook. The whole the whole purpose is to grab my attention or whomever's attention. So some ways you can do that is to ask a thought-provoking question. Now we want to be careful that we're not asking like a rhetorical question that everyone's going to be like, of course, right? Do you believe gun violence should belong in schools? Well, everyone's going to say no, right? We want a question that makes the reader stop and say, I wonder, I've never thought about it. Let me think about it. You can also present a surprising statistic. So, for instance, in the last video, I mentioned the study that showed 95% teenagers use social media every day. Maybe something along those lines to grab attention. You can share a relevant anecdote. And that kind of depends on your essay topic, whether you should do that or not. But again, this is my son uses technology every single day, so maybe I would bring in something about the third with him using technology today. An example would be, did you know that the average person spends 6 months of their life waiting for results to turn green? So that's not a rhetorical question. Most people don't know that, and then you're like, no, really? Do we? That gets your attention. But of course, keep it relevant to your essay topic. If your essay topic is about social media, then this particular example makes no sense. So we have the hook, and now we're going to bridge that gap between the hook and our thesis. All of that text in between is the intro paragraph. So it provides context for your topic and it's briefly introducing your main points. So, for example, time management is crucial in our fast-paced world. From daily commutes to work deadlines, how a user applying impacts our success and well-being. So that goes back to I hooked you with the statistic, and now I'm giving you a little bit more information. We're keeping it concise with 2 to 3 sentences. And then, of course, you have your thesis. We've already talked about the thesis. I'm not going to go into it again, but just make sure your thesis is the very last sentence of your introduction, and it's going to guide your entire essay. So let's talk about the conclusion. So that's where we kind of reinforce and leave this lasting impression. So we are going to restate our thesis, but in different ways. We're going to summarize any main arguments we've made. And then the final thing would be final thoughts or a call to action. So here is an example. In conclusion, mastering time management through prioritization, focused work sessions, and strategic breaks can transform a student's academic journey. So that right there is a restatement of the thesis. As we've seen, these techniques not only boost productivity, but also reduce stress and improve overall being. That is summarizing everything I talked about in the bottom paragraph. And now it's my call to action. It's time to take control of our clocks and instrument the truth. So one little tip is to avoid introducing new information in the conclusion, because then you're going to be like, oh, what are you talking about there? We didn't say anything about that in the okay. Yes. So that is intro and conclusion. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to reading your questions.